speak now? Is it me or you?
You always go first, no matter if I try.
Well, one day we'll just sit here and nobody will say anything, and there'll be this mind the gap moment. Just sit there looking at each other, going, "Well, who's supposed to introduce the show?" Well,
Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome. Let's nip over to the tube of you and see who has appeared.
Welcome to the Wednesday Witches Tea Party.
Charlotte would like.
Charlotte would very much like to come in.
I see this paw coming under the door, right?
Tonight we have some really interesting decks to explore.
It's Amber. Hello, Amber.
The Fairy Oracle.
That's Brian Froud's
Brian
work.
Froud and Jessica Macbeth.
Some amazing artistry on that deck.
That's an Oracle, though.
He is.
And we have the Herbal Healing deck. I mean, these are just beautiful.
Herbal Healing.
I love the magnetic box.
You're just a sucker for magnets, aren't you?
I am. We have the Celtic Tree Oracle. Hello, Anne-Marie.
Well, there's a bunch of people arriving now. They're all coming online.
And we have
Renee and Anna and Amber and hello, good evening. Oh, they're all just, and Amber's just thrown us a super
all right,
chat.
Amber, what deck do you want? And Crystal Ally cards. And then, of course, regular Rider-Waite, because we always have regular Rider-Waite.
So you get a choice of deck, do you? Oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. She set off the disco lights.
Disco tea.
Yes, right. No dancing. No dancing.
What good things? Hello, Cassie.
Hello.
What good things do I need to know? All right. Would you like to do a crystal card, or would you like a regular tarot card, or what would you like, Amber?
Oh, would you just want to leave it up to Lisa and see what happens?
That could be dangerous.
Could be. There's just a horrendous delay. We ask a question, we have to sit around and talk for 30 seconds.
Hi, Wendy.
Hello, Wendy. How you doing? You just throwing that at me. You're saying I should.
No, I'm bringing this over here.
Over there.
Over here.
Over there. It's too complicated.
It is.
I don't know what's going on.
You'll be okay. I'm just going to move that so it doesn't get...
That's a good question. Will I? I don't know. Amber, whichever one you feel good.
All right.
Trust you. So you're going to go with that.
All right, I'm going to do a Crystal Ally card, and he's probably going to do Rider-Waite, because...
Am I? Apparently I am then.
Well, no,
okay,
you can do whatever you want. I'm not telling you what to do. I just know that...
Oh, hello.
My gosh.
Oh, no.
All right, Anna-Marie.
Oh, no. They've set the lights off. It's all gone.
I like it.
I like it. You can flash our lights anytime you like, baby.
Amber, I'm getting you... Oh. Your card is Sugilite.
Oh, hello. That's
now,
as rare as Rockin' Horse manure.
It is now, yeah. Sugilite is about dreams. So I don't think this is necessarily dreams when you're sleeping. I think this is about things you are inspired to think about, like plans, dreams that are hopes and dreams and wishes and dreams. And I feel like you've kind of had a bit of time where you've had to put your own learning or your personal things aside to serve others, like maybe family members or, just work that isn't maybe spiritual work. But I think that Sugilite is trying to call you back to your intuition and call you back to the things you aspire to, and remind you that maybe you don't need a lot of tools or a lot of props to do your work, that you could do things with your intention, right? Magic is a lot about intention.
Oh my. Disco.
All right, so you're going to do 3 cards for Amber?
I certainly shall.
All right. Anne-Marie, don't forget to ask your question, and Gilda General. Okay.
All right, let's have a look. Let's see what we can find for our wonderful Amber. Amber. Where are you? Let's have a... Isn't this fun? I feel this one, and... Ooh,
Oh, that one's jumpy.
Don't dare.
I got to... see what that one
That's
is.
a bit feisty.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, hello. Well, this is kind of interesting. Can't remember which order they came out. I would say this might have been the first one, but it doesn't really matter because I'm going to take them all together. Oh gosh, Amber Love, you're getting all together the wrong kind of exercise right now. You know what I mean? This is like jumping to conclusions, flying off the handle and casting in aspersions. Woosah. I know. I think there might have been a bit of fraught
Svea.
energy around you of late on the domestic front, and sometimes it's hard, you know. But remember, discretion is the better part of valor. I think sometimes, you know, I'm just reminded of the wisdom of Manawidden, you know, just to have you know, a little bit of balance there, a little bit of, you know, consider the situation fully before necessarily acting, because, you know, unfortunately, words are like rocks. Once they've lost our mouth, it's just like, or left our mouth. Sorry, it's just like the rock
You can't
we've thrown.
unthrow them.
You
Yeah.
can't unthrow them. You can't swallow the words back in.
Yeah, but sometimes pressure makes you.
It does. And honestly, it's not just you, love. It's been quite a harsh aspect with Mars, wasn't
in
it,
Gemini
particularly?
forever.
Yeah. So I can see it. It's been that kind of environment that would spark off these things where normally there might be peace. And there's a little bit of a Boolean thing going on here. You know, things are absolutely black or absolutely white or. What have we got? Somebody trolling us? Do we need to chuck them out? I must finish this reading first. So things are always black and white. There's always like that middle distance, that middle ground, if you understand what I'm saying.
I don't know what's going on. But it's
Well,
okay.
you're confusing me by looking at it, so I'll look at it
I'll
in a
stop
second.
looking at it.
But I think what's necessary here, and this is what the Hangman does tell us. First off, that he's assuming the position of Jupiter. He's got this kind of like expansive thing, and obviously his mind is being expanded here. And I think sometimes if you look at something, you're like head on, straight on. It's like staring at this, saying, "I can't see a forest. There's a bloody tree in the way." And sometimes you just need to pull back a little bit and obtain a better perspective and a more rounded view. And there you go. You'll be okay.
How do you remove
I'm going to do
trolls?
that. Let's. You're just going to leave me to that now.
Okay. Block them and report them. Oh, you have to remove everything, but you could just report them.
It's all right. I've.
All right. So Anne-Marie, will the contract go through? Did you report them too?
Well, I just put him in timeout.
Okay.
Perhaps they can learn to behave or not behave, but it's all wonderful. You just carry on, fella, because you're just giving us watch hours, so that's all good.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, we thank you for that.
Yes, is the answer. But I think a few more details are going to be gone over.
It's okay. It's all good. So we got this going on. Anyway,
I
please.
think a few more details still have to be gone back over. Nothing that will stop the sale or nothing that will stop the contract, but the person that's taking over, I think, is a little unsure. Not about the purchase itself, but like unsure of themselves. So they're kind of going back over everything, and maybe they're answering to a parent or an investor, and they seem very nervous to me. Like this might be one of their first business ventures or something like that. But I do think that the sale will go through. I am also. I don't know if you want to use these three cards for Anna.
I'll pull another one.
And the card that I got from the crystal deck, which I love this deck, is Fulgurite. And Fulgurite forms when lightning strikes the sand. So I think that...
they're really cool. They're like square cylinders.
Yeah, they're really cool. The card is called Prayer, but I think this is really going to happen quickly once this last little bit of questions are over, right? Like they want to make sure, extra doubly sure, but you can't be sure. You have to take a chance and just go on your gut sometimes. And I think that they're really nervous. That's what I think's going on. I don't think that it's that they don't have the money or the backing. I think they're just really nervous.
All right. These are very good cards.
Yeah, that looks
these are
like a
very,
yes
very
as
good
well.
cards. So this is, I think they just want to be certain, I think, is the thing. I mean, this shows actually a partnership. So maybe,
I think it's their backer, right? That's
yeah, there may be a little more convincing to be done if I can break the teeth in for a friend. Just
you read. I'll do this.
yeah, just don't, whatever you do, throw him into a moderator. All right, put user in timeout for now, and we'll come back to it. There you go.
Okay.
And it's all right. They're just giving us watch hours, so
That's
they're
right.
going to
It's
keep
lovely.
watching. Keep trolling. That's perfect. We love trolls. They're great under bridges and taste great with ketchup. So there you go. Queen of Pentacles. Really, really, really lovely card. It's all about nurture. And I think if you'll permit me, I think your bittersweet moment is that this is something you put a lot of your life into. And to let it go is kind of hard. But this person's going to nurture it and love it and make it good. All right. So there you go, King of Wands. I love this. You're going to be all right. It's going to be absolutely perfect and fine and wonderful. I think the partner that they're dealing with, their backer, their associate or whatever, just wants to be totally convinced and all that fun stuff. So there you have it. Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, you're going to just carry on talking to people for a while I deal with this. Rather lovely person.
I just hid their things so we can't see their messages, but they can keep spamming all they want.
Where did you put the mouse? Oh, there it is. It's on the other computer.
Oh, duh. Yes, it's hard, but thank you, Anton. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. So next we have Gilda. Gilda, I'm going to, for just like a little fun start, I'm going to pull a cat wisdom card. And then I'll do regular cards, of course. But I always like to look at different things. And these are sweet little cards. So,
all right. They can spam away all they want, or
all right.
they'll be the only person that sees that.
This card is strength in numbers.
I love it
because it's two little gray kittens and a little gray squirrel, and it says strength in numbers. And I think that the little squirrel is you in the middle, monkey in the middle kind of thing, trying to make sure you've squirreled away time and money and whatever else you need to take care of those two little kittens, those two little kids. So sometimes I think you might feel a little bit outnumbered, but there really is strength in numbers. And I like that card a lot. I think it's saying that, us Aquarians, we can be squirrely as we want, but in the end, we really are a lot more organized than people think we are. And we really do store resources for when we really need them. So I'm going to say that that's what I feel that funny little card was about. All right. I don't know what deck you want, but I'm going to do 3 crystal cards for Gilda. And then you can do whatever deck you want.
I think I want to go with the inner child cards.
Oh.
I just feel it's appropriate because they just make me smile.
So Gilda, evolution, nurture, and prosperity. So you have garnet, which could be seen as Aquarius's birthstone. So I do think you're coming into a time of prosperity where things are going to come together. And nurture is Larimar. That's from the Dominican Republic. And I just think that things there are a little laid back. So maybe one of the lessons that Saturn offered you while it was in Aquarius was to learn how to be a little more laid back. And if you can relax a little bit, there is going to be a way to evolve and move forward and allow you that prosperity that you're looking for. So keep squirreling things away.
Squirrel them away, girl. They're here, aren't they? The inner child ones at the bottom.
Oh, those inner child. I thought you meant the inner child tarot.
I'm going straight for bunny wisdom.
Oh.
I feel Gilda needs some bunny wisdom here. What's Gilda's question, or was
She said general.
Just general. Okay, all right.
So keep squirreling away for a rainy day. Your labor is not in vain. Are you guys still there? Because all we can see is 5 million of this tarot destroyer.
I think so.
spaminess.
I think so. We'll see. I don't think I've broken anything. Just say hello if you're here.
Somebody, just so we make sure we're still working.
Just so I haven't broken the channel. That's like my MO, isn't it? I probably hit the wrong button. I've banished this to the digital Siberia.
God, who knows?
That's it. Now we're just broadcasting to
Well,
ourselves.
yes, by
apparently.
accident, did I hide
there he
everybody's chat?
Hey,
here's Robert.
hey, Robert.
Hi.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you. It's good to know that we're
Still
there.
here, okay.
All right, Gilda. Let's find the wisdom of 3 bunnies for you, because I think this is oh yeah, definitely. And I can't look at these because they're giving me clues on the back of the card. I'm just gonna have to totally.
Okay, awesome, Renee. Thank you, guys. Yeah, we were. Oh, Cassie's still there too. Thanks. We were reading up on it the other day, and they said that. We're in a place now where we might need a moderator, and I thought,
God, yeah.
a
Who?
moderator.
Oh, hello.
But
Disco
that would be somebody that kicks out the trolls and moderates the time for us.
Yeah, maybe at some point that's going to be necessary, because there's the 2 of us, and we're trying to do that, and we
want to focus on readings.
We do. I think we want to. I love him. Oh God.
The bunny cards crack him up.
These are ridiculous. All right, so your cards are, if it was about general and fertile foundation. So look, you got your carrots going on there, girl. This is really good. And it says joy sprouts within me in the back. So this is a really, really good card. So I think the tough times are going. I think as we move into the spring, there'll be much cause. I think maybe you suffer a little bit with seasonal affected disorder, if that's what they call it. Is that what they call it?
Yeah, I don't know, but she's out west.
Well, yeah, but you still do, though, don't you?
Okay.
And you can. Even if you live in a bloody desert, you can.
Well, yes, I know, but she's not getting snowed on every day.
I don't know. It's probably only a matter of time before
Or
the
it
desert.
snows in Vegas.
It snows in the desert. That's it. It just might.
Snowed on the beach.
We've got a doozy on the way in, but no, honestly, I love the wellies.
He has wellies, yeah.
I love the wellies.
Polka dot wellies.
That's it.
But polka dot wellies are a way to find joy in the muck,
They are, though, aren't they? Yeah. If you didn't have your wellies, where would you be? You'd be in the hospital or infirmary. That's right.
Oh, now you're really.
Yeah. So yeah. It really is. Plant some good stuff. Plant some good stuff. You like carrots? Plant carrots. And it really is like now's your time. I think whatever you set your mind to right now is definitely going to come into fruition. But good with
Pace yourself.
Pace yourself. If you pace yourself and move at your own pace in a healthy, loving way, you're going to have a feast of opportunity.
Oh, you see, that's another prosperity or abundance kind of thing.
It really is. There's all the carrot you can eat there.
They're adorable.
So yeah, really good. I think really good cards for you, Gilda. I think moving into a less stressful and more getting stuff done environment, and I think that'll make you feel better. Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised. I'd be surprised about what? I don't.
Her polka dot wellies, I suppose.
Oh, okay. You rock them wellies, girl. That's ideal. Oh God, where are we now?
There were some flurries a couple of days ago. Oh no. Well, I was saying this morning.
What the hell's going on?
A lady named Esther who used to read from us. And she is in Vegas, yeah, isolated areas in Vegas. It snowed on the beach in Santa Cruz.
I know, that's unreal, isn't
I
it?
mean, that should be in the 70s this time of year, not... Are you kidding? It's just bizarre. All right.
Nothing
Diana,
to see here.
Diana D wants to know
Oh, hi, Diana. How you doing? How you doing?
about anything that could be like an enlightenment. So, I'm going to use herbal healing.
The herbal eating. We say herbal.
Herbal? Hotel?
Well, nobody says hotel unless you're actually French. Hotel de ville.
All right.
Which, oddly enough, is the town hall. I never understood
hotel?
that. Hotel de ville.
All right.
It's the town hall.
Would you...
Shut up now.
Yes.
Right.
All right.
With pleasure.
So the first one is... the first card is a message from an herbal diva. Yeah?
Oh, hello.
And it is nettle. And it's beautiful. It has like a little sacred geometry, and its message is receiving. I don't know if you can see that very well,
Tricky, isn't it?
but
Should have got another camera.
oh god, they're back. How can they be back?
I have another account. They've just opened another account. So we'll fix it. Just a pain in the ass.
Okay. Nettle is about, it says it's about receiving, but I think we all know that nettle is hugely healing and that you could make nettle soup. So I'm going to say a little homework for you is to look up the health benefits of nettle, because many times when one of these plants shows up in a person's life, it's offering something that could be helpful to them physically, emotionally, mentally, or spiritually. And it's just got a really beautiful vibe to it. And it says receiving. So yeah, just tell Spirit you are open to receive those gifts.
All right. So
This person is pain in the butt. All right.
this person's ill. That's all I want to say.
I'm going to say that things might feel like a little bit of a heavy lift right now, almost like you volunteered for a lot of stuff, or you've been spreading your energy quite thin. So maybe nettle has showed up in a rejuvenatory sort of way. But I think things are really going to start to move quickly, very, very quickly, and in a very positive way. I think a lot of people are going to feel that surge of energy that's going to open up between the full and new moons in March. Good Lord.
Sorry. I think they've got 28 accounts. They're obviously, this is their...
This is their thing.
This is their thing. We'll just, every time they pop up with another one, we'll
All
just
right,
get rid of
so
them.
this is for Diane. The issue is, though, that they're
Spoiling it.
they're spoiling it because how do you sign up for a membership? Because I think we're missing our people's communications because all we
not.
can see is 4 million of this weirdo.
We're not.
Okay, how do you sign up for a membership? There should be a little button to sign up. And if you do $5 membership, you'll get $5 in karma points each month. And if you do the $20 membership, you'll get into an extra place, a secret place, where we'll do mini workshop or guided meditation or something like that each month for people.
So there
And you'll
you
still
go.
get the $5 in karma points, if I didn't say that.
Yeah, there should be a join button somewhere just below the stream, and that's how you go ahead and sign up. Diane, I haven't done your reading yet.
Well,
Just
Anton's going to do your reading once we try to figure out how to remove.
well, I'm just going to go ahead and...
Will you remove it?
well, he's hidden anyway, so it shouldn't,
Okay.
but I'm just going to remove that comment. There we
Okay.
go. All right, so splendid.
Goodness.
I love it.
But we're not exactly sure how you sign up. There has to be a little join
There's a
button
join
somewhere.
button. You see the button marked join, and it should be right next door to the channel.
It might have a little broom on it,
and
too.
you would get you get your $4.99 membership fee back as $5 in karma points anyway. So it's
So
it's
the
sort of-
$5
it's a-
level, you have nothing to lose.
Yeah, right. Anyway, what are
And
we
you're
helping
helping us.
Diana with?
Any kind of enlightenment.
Any kind of enlightenment. You got it. Scooby Dooby Doo. I love it.
Should I move these for you?
Maybe. I've run out of hands. I don't know.
Whoever comes up
Oh,
next.
looky. Interesting. All right, so we've got the King of Wands, we've got the Nine of Wands, and we've got the Five of Cups. So for you, my dear, time to hoist yourself by your own petard. I think a little bit of a it's okay sort of chat needs to be thrown back to you. A little bit of a Jen's chiming in about how you join them.
Thank you, Jen.
All right, so
We may have to make Jen our moderator to get
actually
rid of the troll.
we might have to do that. We could do that, but I think Jen has to be a channel member to be a moderator. But I'm not sure. We'll find that out.
All right.
We're still learning. We're figuring it out as we go. So yeah, necessary, Diane. Coming back to your reading, for you to have a little word with yourself and just ask yourself, I know you feel like here I am, battered and bruised, and why has everything got to be so difficult, and all this spilt stuff. But understand, that's water under the bridge. It really is. If you turn your focus around, there's two perfectly good cups behind you. And besides which, these are not smashed anyway. They're just merely spilled, and you don't want to be drinking that green stuff. It's no good for you.
Are you
No.
on about?
No. So just change your focus a little bit, and realise that. You're still standing. You understand this. Yama o hyd. Yn gwaedda pawb yn popus, yama o hyd o rinne yama o hyd. So, yeah, in spite of everyone and everything, you're still here. You're doing okay. You are doing okay. You're intact. So it's time for you to start really... what's the word I'm looking for? Really starting to write a different story now. This card to me, I love this guy. He is, and I know a lot of people think, oh, that's a derogatory term, but he's my king of wishful thinking.
He's an authority figure.
But he is, in order to accomplish anything at all, you first got to think it. If you can think it, you can do it. And this really is about thinking it and getting it done. So if align with that, align with your positive thoughts. Take a moment, go and have a nice cup of tea or something, sort yourself out, straighten your tiara, love, and get back on with it, because it's going to come good for you. It's going to come good.
There just might be a bit of heavy lifting now while you reorganize a little bit.
Yeah, and I will tell you, there's none so blind as those who will not see.
Gilda says, all I see to the side is a Weight Watchers join button. That's not it.
That's not Weight Watchers. That's for me. That's a hint for me.
Oh, God.
Oh, I love it. Oh, what are you going to do?
Oh,
eh?
right. Well, I've been having a lot of fun looking at this coming month. And, I do tarot scopes, and then I also kind of compare what's happening with the new and full moon to the tarot. So the new moon is going to be at 0 degrees Aries.
Well,
and I think
equinox.
that's, on the equinox. So I think that's what's going to start to give us that energy of faith in ourselves, right? Take that leap of faith. Understand we've amassed an awful lot of tools in our toolbox over these past few years while we've dealt with the unkindness and the heaviness of COVID and the processing of deaths and illnesses and the push to be antisocial and all of that stuff, I think is really going to start to lift that first day of spring. And we're going to have that spring in our step like the Fool does. I'm missing chats now, so...
Oh, no, there's much merriment going on.
Because Gilda can't
usually at
find
my
it.
expense, but that's perfectly fine.
She's only found it.
So Anna Marie can't see the join button, or she's agreeing with
She's
whatever we
got
said.
a Weight Watchers button, too.
I don't know. This So what you can do is if you click on our channel name, it's definitely on the channel page. You can join the channel there. I know that much. So if you click on the awareness shop icon and it goes to the channel page, even
Right,
if you
because
gotta
we can't
jump-
get over there right now. I think that's why Jen jumped in to help us out, because
Thank you, Jen.
we can only be here monitoring this. We can't go to the page and say what it looks like because we're stuck here.
Yeah, maybe we need a moderator.
We may.
Somebody was saying that the
Well,
other day.
yeah, YouTube said to us, you have enough members now, enough subscribers, that if you're going to go live, you might want to think about a moderator. And we looked into it. We thought, well, I don't know. I see the shop's products button, nothing for join on my end. I've been looking during the other programs and videos too, and I haven't seen it.
Might be me. I don't know. No, I'm sure you're good, Gilda. It's there should
probably
be a
just-
join button direct. If you're on I don't know if you're looking on a phone or
I
what
guess I
device
could try
you're
to
on.
go on my phone and
Oh
see
well, there
where
you
it
go.
is.
If you're on a phone, that might be different, but I know it's definitely
goodness me.
below the. Now we're just going to break out and do the weather forecast in a minute.
Oh, well, we're going to have snow tonight.
Oh God!
Apparently, we might
I
have
don't
to
know.
do a snow day special.
We might. I think it's all getting slightly. There you go. Tap on it.
There?
No, tap on the. Oh no, there you've gone to the channel. All right, tap on the actual program.
Tap on the program.
Yeah, and make sure your volume's off. Or not.
How on earth do I turn it off?
Is there a mute thing somewhere?
No.
Where is it?
Well, there we are. All right.
Subscribe.
Subscribe is there.
Down. Is there anywhere on the side? No, don't report the video. This is absolute professionalism, as you can see here. We're trying to. Yeah, Cassie sees it on a laptop, and it's definitely there. So the thing is it? What about under the three dots? That's the
No,
advert.
that's nothing
Okay.
good.
More. The more thing. I don't know.
More?
Just press around everything. Just don't report us. That's the only. If you go to the profile page, it's at the top or near the banner. Jen, you're a star. Thank you, because we don't know what the hell we're doing.
Renee, tonight's tea party, we are only reading for super chats or donation to the church.
Or your channel members or whatever.
So you could make like a 99-cent super chat, and we'll do a reading that way.
We certainly will.
So Anne Marie says, go check after the live. Cassie says she sees it on her laptop. Anna Marie said, I went on my phone and found the subscribe button. Right, that's all I could see on my phone. I don't see the membership button.
It's got to be there somewhere. If somebody can send us a screenshot.
Well, you can tell that we're really completely tooled up for this whole monetization
There's nothing.
thing.
Yeah, we know. Yes, we're so professional.
So
tell you.
professional.
Yes. I see you staggering. We could spend ages trying to figure this out. We've learned a lot, and kudos, I think,
These
to
last
Lisa.
few weeks have been a real push.
It's a learning experience for us. We're trying to figure our way through this, and we've 47 jobs, but I've no idea. I know it appears on a laptop or on a desktop. If you're on a desktop, the regular sort of browser interface,
Well, yeah,
it's
no, because
definitely
Cassie
there.
said she sees it on her
Yeah,
laptop.
yeah. But now she's saying she's not on the phone or TV. I think it's because the TV, it may be down to the fact that what you signed in on and what you're not signed in on. I don't know if you signed in on the TV. I know
You would think that the phone would allow you to buy a membership, but maybe not the television.
I don't know. Maybe you have to watch it through the YouTube. Maybe it's different in the YouTube
I
app.
don't know,
I
but
don't know.
I have this medieval cat.
We're going to
channel.
look that up and find out how. Somehow. We'll figure it out. Well, I'm glad I brought it up. I'll have to log in on the laptop. Well, okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. We're messing you about.
These are
aren't we?
bizarre. I don't
What
think I
the
can
heck
read
are
with
they?
these. Medieval cat tarot. Well, yes, we're all trying to help each other. Jen has sent me a message.
Oh, she's probably figured it out.
She's attached a screenshot. Oh, yes. It's on this part of our page.
On the profile.
You have to get to this part of the page.
That's the profile.
Where-
But can you get there on the phone?
I don't know. Where the picture of the amethyst goes across, and you see the name, and Anton and I have a picture, and then it's up near subscribed. Or subscribe.
Yeah.
Anyway, Good luck with that. I was going to use these
Sorry.
medieval
I have
cat
to
tarot,
do.
but I don't think I could figure them out.
What the hell?
They're like, that's the Four of Wands, I guess.
It is?
Yes, I think so. But there was one
There was a massive amount of work gone into the creation of them. And I don't mean to... I don't mean to be demeaning, but...
No, I think they're going to go back into balance.
Oh, you know what? They're probably worth an absolute fortune, them.
Oh, I think they're still for sale.
Are
Unlike the Dr. Emoto ones that I thought, I'm going to use these. What? They've been out of print for 20 years. Oh, my God. No.
I love it. I love it.
But I do really love this herbal healing.
I've never worked with that. I've not cognizant.
Well, there's all
of
different kinds of layouts in
it's
here,
got a
but-
little workbook in there as well, eh? Fancy schmancy.
I'm into the ibes. Look, they all got eyeballs. They're divas.
All right. Marvellous.
Oh, my
So
goodness.
where are we at? We should have...
We have done Amber, Anne-Marie, Gilda, and Diane. We've been spammed to death by a jerk.
Yes.
We've...
We got everybody because the lights were going nuts before. So
I think we did.
Gilda and Marie. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think we did. And Diana.
Do.
Yeah. And then Crazy Spam Boy.
All right. Perfect.
Right.
This is good then. So what we're going to talk about now? We should talk about all of the fun stuff. If you guys haven't checked out the videos that we put up today, apart from the Magical Monday one, we had episode 7 of the barn restoration series, which went up, and that's a corker. And Gilda, thank you for the thanks. I know you watched it. The exam was quite interesting, but fortunately I had a slight advantage because I know how to read an aeronautical chart. So I think that apparently is what screws most people with these things. So, it wasn't that bad.
And we're just really hysterical about what's important and what's not, right? So I was saying, to me, black tourmaline is the most important protection stone. And everybody when they come in, they always want a force field stone or protection stone. So I said to him, we've got to put up black tourmaline. Got like 3 views.
3 views so far, which is blistering.
This is hysterical.
I just haven't worked out how YouTube are doing their shorts feeds. I mean, sometimes something will just get wings and go a little bit. And we know we're on the precipice of getting somewhere with it, and we just got to keep pushing the ball up the hill.
But black tourmaline is one of the most popular stones we have.
We don't have a representative sample yet. You know, we're going to do every single crystal that we have. We're going to do a crystal short for it. So it's going to be a bit of a long-term project because we've got a few crystals, has to be said. But it's also going to be part of the new website.
Right, so it's not like we're making them just for
So yeah, it's, you know, we're trying to make what they call it, evergreen or perennial content.
Evergreen,
so
yes,
it's useful for us. It's not just sort of like, here's an ephemeral video, which is, you know, this was this and there it is and all done. It's kind of cool. So
They're just laughing at us because we don't know what we're doing either.
well, I haven't got a clue.
It's all good.
I haven't got a clue. But I can tell you there's people on the porch at 180. They're telling me they're there. They're telling me
But
they're
yes,
there.
and if we do get snow and we're not open tomorrow, we'll do a snow day special. So we'll see what's going to happen.
I think a lot of people are at the grocery store tonight.
We went out earlier because this week is the week we're going to plant all of the seeds for Celtica. So I have all kinds of organic seeds, all kinds of different herbs and coarse vegetables, and I'd been mapping out like how much space I have and how many, you know, like how many zinnias do I want to plant and how many tomato plants do I want to plant. So I have all the little pots and we needed to go get soil. And on the way back, we thought, well, we'll stop and see if the grocery store has any fish because we've been wanting some salmon or something, and we just haven't gone to the grocery store. And it was a mob scene. I said to him, well, you know, it's going to snow, so everybody has to get their bread and milk and eggs.
Why does everybody want to make French
toast?
Why?
I don't know.
Why? Why is that important when it snows? I don't know. I don't understand it. But if it does turn out to be a little bit airy, and it might be.
Hairy?
Hairy.
Harry.
Not Harry. Harry.
Not airy.
What?
What?
Hairy. Which I am not.
If it was bad weather tomorrow and we're not open, then we will have a snow day special. What is Cassie
Oh,
saying?
toilet paper as well. Oh, damn, we forgot the toilet paper.
Oh, well, no, we stocked up on that back in the pandemic. We have
Keep
enough
it
for
for
you.
my
No, I'm kidding. I'm
bunghole.
kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, that was bizarre. Everybody buying all the toilet paper, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Well, I suppose if you're going to stay home and eat, you probably want the toilet paper.
No. This is a family show.
It is. Yes. Well, it's interesting because we're usually very, very serious, and tonight we're just being a little bit
wackadoo.
a little wackadoo, but that's okay.
But humour heals. I do believe it does.
It
And
does.
I think, why don't we, if we've got a few minutes, why don't we just raise a little bit of healing energy and send it out to anybody who needs it, if they're just feeling a little bit out
Okay.
of kilter.
All right.
Maybe that's
So,
a good thing to do.
How I'd like you to do this is to rub your hands together like this
Oh, group exercise. Everybody rub your hands together.
and pull them apart. And when you do that, you could say, well, Lisa, that's just
Friction,
static.
right?
It's just static
Friction.
or friction. So pull them apart a little more and apart a little more.
Anybody feel the elastic band yet?
And we're going to push them together, but don't let them touch. Just kind of like whoosh. And then you should really be able to feel some energy in there. Right? All right.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Yes, fun with energy. Present, we'll be throwing sparks at the monitor.
And then think about where you might like to do some healing or clearing work. So base chakra is the color red, and that's about being grounded and focused and feeling safe. So you could bring energy in and let it move down to base chakra. And this should help you with your living arrangements and feeling more secure, feeling safe. And then we'll do it again, and this time we'll make orange light.
Just don't try to rhyme anything with it.
And this is for physical body healing. So if you have any kind of stress or tension or pain or even a chronic illness, take this in the color orange and feel it moving. And feel it moving to any place that you may need it for healing. And then we'll do it again and we'll create yellow light.
Yellow light.
And this is for solar plexus. This is to encourage our willpower. Or I always joke, our won't power. You know, I won't eat that cake. And our independence and our confidence. So many of us have had our confidence kind of squashed a little bit, and we're not as sure of ourselves as maybe we used to be. So this is yellow light going into solar plexus.
Don't expect to sleep.
Yeah. And next, we're going to create like a pastel pink and green. Let them kind of chase each other like a little paisley pattern. And this is healing for our emotional center. Pink and green light to calm and soothe our inner emotions and how we process things, and to help us learn to respond and not react to emotional things going on around us. That's it for our heart center.
That feels better.
And the next one is blue light. And this is for throat center, for creativity, communications, and the things that sit on our shoulders. Blue light into throat center. And then indigo. Indigo is for third eye, for trusting our intuition, for our forward vision. And going back to the very beginning, we talked to Amber about your dreams, not just the ones you have when you're asleep, but the dreams of your wishes.
Stuff that in the third eye. Oh no, you're going to touch your crown chakra now.
And the last
That'll
one is
be the
for
end of
crown.
it.
This is our connection to spirit, so that we don't feel forsaken or disconnected from the big good thing of your choice.
Yes.
And this is either pale violet or white or even clear light, just pure energy. And that's for crown. And then just say a few words to yourself like, I am safe, I am healthy, I am happy, I am worthy, I am creative, I know, and I am.
Prosperous.
Oh, you like that one? It could be prosperous.
I am prosperous. I'm healthy. I am joyful.
I am.
It's a fabulous thing. They're two most powerful words, really. I am.
I am.
It's true. It's true. You know. So we are what we are. What we identify as.
Well, yeah, our subconscious believes us. It's crazy. But I think that really over the next few months, I'm very optimistic that things are going to start to move forward. And I wanted to say like getting back to normal, but I think normal has kind of been torn down.
But it's only ever a setting on your dryer. Isn't
Yeah. So I think that things are going to come back to comfort, right? To a place of healing and safety. And I think more and more people are going to feel like they can be social, that they could take a little trip, or that they could, go visit someone. I was thinking about a friend of mine today who has the greatest sense of humor, and I loved their company. And they've been isolated now for like 3 years. And it's such a waste of their light, you know? They really need to figure out how to be social again. But sometimes when we've locked ourselves away for whatever reason, it's really hard, whether it's through grief or loss, or whether it's just through the fear of becoming ill or the fear of making others ill.
I think
it's been a really rough go.
I think a lot of people have been living in fear over the last, couple of 3 years with the pandemic, because the fears was very real, very, very real. And it's hard to get back to, if you've got a seen enemy, if you
Right.
that's dangerous,
You don't go there,
Yeah,
right? You're not going to...
but it's something you can't see, you can't smell, you can't hear, you don't know where it is, and who's carrying this potentially deadly virus. But
Right,
I
but a
think
lot of
we've
people
moved beyond
also,
there
the
now.
people in our circles who are the spiritual people, those were the people who really have respect for others and said, well, I won't go because I don't want to bring anything to others either.
What if I'm an asymptomatic carrier,
Yeah.
What if? So, but again, all of this just further reinforces that sense of isolationism
Isolation.
and fearfulness.
And people lost people that they used to
Oh.
hang out with. And
I don't think there's a person alive in this country that doesn't know
someone
somebody that's
who
been
has
affected
passed,
by it.
right? So I think we really all need to kind of remember to say yes to a social invitation,
Yeah.
or go somewhere and meet up with people, even if it's going to be in an outdoor kind of venue. I mean, I know it's still cold some places, but start to make plans for when it gets a little warmer, where you could sit across from each other on a picnic bench or something, and learn again how to enjoy other people's company.
We're a social animal. We're not
Well,
supposed
look
to
at
be
our lives.
alone.
Our lives were so different that this used to be a spare bedroom and now it's our studio, right? Because we had to Zoom our circles and keep our community going. And we're so used to having people over. At Psychic Fair, I was saying to Danny and Linda, I said, I just want to have a party for the sake of having a party. You
Why
know,
not? Yeah.
have everybody come over and eat Indian food and play games and, you know.
Oh, so I'm cooking now.
Yeah. So I might do that, you know. I might wait till the weather gets just a little bit better in case some folks don't feel comfortable being in, you know. But
I think
I
we've
don't
done.
know.
We have now done all that we can. You know, we've got our shots. We've got whatever. You know, I think there's been, you know, even with past infections, people have some degree of immunity now. So
yeah.
I think we're slowly on the mend. I think, you know, honestly, coronavirus is going to be endemic like the flu. You know, it's not going away ever. But you know, the flu in people at risk is also quite deadly. So, you know, just the same thing. There are
I vote for a party in chicken korma. Yes.
You're cooking then. Jen's cooking the chicken
No,
korma.
no, she knows you make korma. Yeah,
So-
if it's Italian, I cook. If it's Indian, he cooks. So, but yeah.
Oh, tell a story then, because one of the most amazing restaurants we ever went to was a little place in
It's called Essence.
St Martin, wasn't it, in Guernsey, and it's called Essence. And a shameless plug to you if you guys are still going. But this place is like the most unique restaurant on earth, and
It's
it
an
was
Italian
come Indian restaurant.
So you could have king prawn puri and fettuccine alfredo if you wanted.
I think you did actually.
I probably did, yeah. What is Jen saying? She's making pierogies.
I can
probably.
cook Polish food.
She's making pierogies.
Pierogies. We all are going to have a ton of pierogies. That's it.
Pierogies.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever eaten a pierogi. I don't know what they are. I think they're little potato.
They're like a
pancake
potato
folded
wonton
thingy.
thing.
Wonton? That's not Polish.
No, but it's folded over.
All right.
It's like a wonton in a different shape.
Like a dumpling. No, not like a dumpling.
No, like a rolled out circle.
I never liked dumplings.
Stuff. Look, a rolled out circle, stuff in there, folded over, pinched down, makes a crescent shape. You fry it or boil it or whatever you're gonna do.
And out there in Viewerland, you thought you were tuning into a tarot show, didn't you?
All of a sudden, we're on cookery.
Cookery, tarot. Actually, we should have brought the Epicurean tarot. Maybe we'll do that next time. I know you have one.
I do, but I haven't opened it.
Oh.
It's a collector's piece.
Oh, you haven't opened it? I thought it was open.
Is it?
I thought it was.
Oh, I don't know.
If it's open, we'll do that. But if it's one of your I'm never going to do it. Potato and cheese dumpling. See, now dumplings. You see, this is the thing.
He's
There's a
going to go on about Clag now.
There's a problem with that. Is in so much as the dough does not actually get cooked in a dumpling. You boil dough. That's not right. It's
You like gnocchi?
Can you imagine an uncooked bagel?
You like gnocchi?
Excuse me.
Potato gnocchi.
Gnocchi. I don't know what the name is. I just eat whatever you put in front of me.
Remember I rolled them with a fork and then you had to boil them and fry them and gnocchi and you put cheese on them.
That was a long time ago. I might have slept since then.
Oh,
But if
God.
you poke them with a fork, maybe that's, you know.
You know, this morning we never pulled card of the week, so we should probably do that before
Well,
we close.
just so happens you have a Rider-Waite tarot deck
All
in
right.
front of you.
So, people, the change of Saturn from Aquarius into Pisces. Ooh, pay attention to the waters. Oh,
Not a bad bloody card,
a
actually.
promise of happiness.
That's it.
I think, honestly, I do think when March comes and that full moon and the new moon and, you know, Ostara, Alban, Eiler, the spring equinox, I think people are going to be dancing. I think they're going to be happy to be out and about. And this to me does say, really go and be social. There you go.
I think so. I think this is this really is the definitive, you know, happy family union, house on a hill, river running past, you know, it's
Yes.
okay. The rainbow.
Gnocchi is potato, yes.
The rainbow says that you can't have a rainbow without rain, but you can't have life without rain either.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's not a bad thing. You know, everything in moderation, everything in balance. If it rains too much, it gets out of control. If it doesn't rain enough, it's out of control. So rain is good. And when you see a rainbow, that reminds us how it's good. And
Rainbows are promises as well.
don't be surprised if I split like light refracted.
That's one of the hardest songs to sing.
Who
Those
the hell
words,
came up with a lyric like that?
those words. Don't get me wrong. How many notes is that?
A few. It's a trill, isn't it? Or a slur, or whatever.
I don't
or
know.
glissando, something like
It's
that.
something
Some
like
fancy name for it. I
Gosh,
don't
it's
know.
been so long since we gigged. 'Cause
Mm.
I miss that too. We used to. That's why we're like second shifters, because we're retired old musos who used to get home at 4 a.m. and then have to schlep all the gear in and put it away.
I assure you, we're not retired.
From the music business?
Well, I don't think we really ever were in the music business.
Well, I don't think we're
per
going to
se.
be out gigging till 4 in the morning anymore somehow.
So you say.
Yeah, my gosh, when we, but about 10 years ago is the last gig we played, but we were at a point where we were playing out 2 or 3 nights a month, and for people with big full-time job, that was
It's
a
quite
lot of
hard.
work.
It's not just that. I mean, it's not like we played the trumpet. She's all right. She's a little Neumann Mike, but she wouldn't even schlep that herself. So, you know.
Prima donna.
Yeah, me with the keys. They're nice.
It was
and
all the
light.
PA equipment.
And then the PA, which it's there's nothing
Anyway.
there's nothing to schlep here. No problem at all. But
Well, anyway, I think the 10 of Cups is a beautiful card.
it is.
It's
it
a
is.
card of promise and a card of activity. And I think that's what we have to really think about, our actions, and put some things into action.
And joyfulness.
Yeah, they're dancing.
And, with cause for celebration. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's like, yay. It's really good. We like it. Oh, what happened?
Well, I don't know.
The light went out. Maybe they've been telling. That's it. We didn't pay the bill.
We look quite orange now, don't we?
There is a colour shift in that monitor, don't
Oh,
worry.
okay.
We
We
look
don't look
better
orange.
over here. This is
Okay.
actually the colour we look like.
All
so,
right.
So
Well, on that note,
on that note, we flatten the light. What are you going to do?
I don't know.
I don't know
Well,
either.
thank you everyone so very much for tuning in. We won't be able to do this every Monday because the first Monday of the month,
Which is next week.
Anton has public access television. And the second Monday of every month, I'm teaching an astrology class. But we're going to try to do the tea party the other 2 Mondays.
That would be nice.
And it would be great if you bring us questions that maybe aren't personal reading questions, but you could ask us astrology questions or ask us about any kind of divinatory tool that you might want to know about. Chances are, in our experience, we've run across it or can give you some pointers for it. So bring us some questions from your spiritual journey, and we'd be glad to look into it.
We love that.
This is what we used to do at the tea parties. We just kind of have a gathering.
Yeah, but there was actually tea involved.
There was tea, there
genuinely
were cookies, there were
involved.
people, there were games, and but we're doing our best.
We may get back to doing that sort of thing.
You never know.
If we can find some way of transitioning that, because it's a whole interactive thing. But one of the things was with the tea party gig is to get a reading you'd have to give a reading, which means everybody had to
Interact.
and it would bring your divination skills up. And it's very much a judgment-free zone, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter whether you're just starting out, you've been reading decades. It really doesn't matter.
You just had to
You just
jump
you just
in and
gotta
do it.
Jump in and do it, and say what you see, say
But
what
that
you
would
feel.
kind of involve zooming the tea, I think.
Well, you can put a Zoom onto Facebook,
You
but
can?
you would
No,
have to.
onto YouTube.
Yeah, that's it. YouTube. You can do that too. You can
Okay.
actually live stream a Zoom. So we could figure that out. We
That
could
might
do an
be fun.
interactive thing.
So it's interactive.
Yeah. So if you join in via the Zoom
My
link,
brain
you're
hurts though. I think I've figured out as many things as I can figure out this month.
Don't worry, I can do the geek for you. I can do that. I can handle
Don't
it.
forget to go watch the Barnum.
Oh God, it's
video 'cause
hilarious.
it's really funny.
It is. Yeah.
Do you want a crystal card?
Go on then. What have I got? I got Multivite. Say no more.
Oh my God, what's its word?
Transformation.
Oh, I'm gonna have a crystal card too.
All right. Then.
Oh,
Ruby, Life Force, baby.
Force. Oh my.
Chicka chicka wow wow.
Hey. Too much information. Made me shoot my box.
Steady now. Steady.
All right then.
I think we should go now. Before we're forced to permanently. That's it. Before we, and we particularly like to thank a word to our sponsors. Yes, Tarot Destroyer, whoever the hell you were.
Oh
you know?
God, what a
Yeah, may you
turd.
find peace in your life.
yes. Oh, God.
And may your bagel be underdone. So, thank you. Enjoyed our time together. Have a great week. Cassie, you're
Thanks,
so polite.
I
You're
got
so
your,
civilized
I got
and
your
polite.
email.
Thank you.
And I'm not sure. Are you sure you're Virgo? Maybe you're Leo. I don't know. But anyway,
You say
I got
that
your
as if
email.
that's a bad thing.
Oh, no.
I'm telling you, I get a bum rap all the time. I
You
don't-
just gave yourself that rap. I didn't. I was talking to Cassie. Ah, phew.
I think not. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I must protest.
Oh my gosh, I can't get any of these things back in their boxes.
We've no idea what we do. Thank you. It's been a lot of fun.
It has been.
That's it. Oh, Anna, how you doing? We should pull a card for Anna because she's a channel member.
Oh, she's a channel member?
She's a channel member. She can have a card.
All right.
Go
You're
on,
gonna
quick for
You're
Anna.
going to get a cat wisdom. Oh. A little teeny Siamese.
We are Siamese, if you please.
Don't give in to doubts. Don't doubt it. All right.
It is. That's the way it's got to be.
I identify more with Virgo. I could see that.
Well, you know what it is it Leo? I'm going to steal your one-liners here, Leo. Did you see me? Followed by Virgo. Did you see that?
Right? Because we say a group of Leos is called a grand showing.
A grand showing of
A
Leo.
group of Virgos is a jury.
A jury or an inquisition. Yeah, one of the two.
No, the Scorpios are the Inquisition.
Oh, no, they're probably something
Geminis.
altogether more kinky, I think. Scorpio.
No, it's probably a murder of Scorpios.
Could be.
A group of
A
Aquarians
fetish.
we'll just call squirrels. That'll be it.
Exactly. All right.
All right, guys. Thank you
so
so much.
It's been a joy, and we'll catch up with you soon.
And we'll definitely put the tarot scopes up either tomorrow or the 1st. So we'll have those up soon. All right. Peace.
All right.
Thank
Good night,
you.
all. Thank
Have
you
a
for
great
watching.
night.
Have a beautiful evening.